Face of the franchise. But before I get into it, I'm gonna need some inspiration for what kind of player to make. Come on, Madden, help me out. I don't want to join EA Access, I just need some inspiration. I don't want your exclusive rewards. I want to know what kind of quarterback I should make. Yeah, Madden's been no help. I guess I'll just figure it out myself.
I want you to be our starting quarterback.
All right, cool.
And I'm talking from day one.
Sweet, starting quarterback, baby.
4 years ago, he was a 5-star recruit. They had high hopes for this dude.
Does not say something right there. What happened to that trust?
They must be talking about another guy, because I'm the starting quarterback.
I want you to be the first to know that Marcus Washington decommitted last night.
Yeah, this should clear things up.
And he's coming here.
What?
I'm not going anywhere. Bring him in. I'll win the job. Just wait.
Yeah, Tom Brady style.
They're turning to a kid who's never taken a snap.
That must
in
be the
college,
other guy.
Not one.
We're going to win a national championship.
You know, I trust this guy. I'm looking forward to a strong 4-year career. And here we go. Time to change my race. Change my face. Time to change my face and make my player. Hey, listen, I don't know if you guys have ever heard of the quarterback face theory, but I have significant doubts about how successful my guy's going to be in the NFL. Oh, thank God they have advanced edits. Listen, even with these advanced options, it's still very hard to make this guy not look horrifying. Oh, at least he can have a cute button nose. Alright guys, it was an accident, but I ended up making what I believe is the closest version of human Shrek that you can make on this game, so we're just gonna lean into it. And so we'll make his hometown Swampscott, Massachusetts. And with that done, all there's left to do is pick a voice for our player. Oh my God, it's got a timer.
Look, guys, I just want to thank my teammates, especially my O-line. Without them, this opportunity wouldn't be possible.
Hey, don't forget to thank your mom.
And now for the award winner for Best Toilet Joke 2019.
Oh! 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 No!
That was the best toilet joke of 2019. Thanks for watching. Okay, finally it's time to choose a college, but it's an easy decision. We're heading to the swamp. We're gonna be a Florida Gator. Human Shrek is going home. Okay, so it turns out that I was the quarterback not being
Why do
played,
you stay with a
but
coach that doesn't play? Because he's got something to prove. To who? To that coaching
no.
staff, man. I mean, the same group of guys.
Peter
who spent the
Schrager
last 4 years
agrees
telling
with me,
him,
that's
"You're
not
not
good.
enough."
4-year bench warmer finally quits Florida. The quarterback finally called it quits warming the bench for the Gators after finding out that NFL Network's Peter Schrager agreed with his decision to stick it out and fight for a chance to prove himself. He is quoted as saying, "Once I found out that soft porridge looking wannabe thought I was doing the right thing, I realized without a doubt that I wasn't."
This is for players and coaches only.
Okay, so this nice lady has stopped me from entering the change rooms because she didn't think I played for the team, but now apparently I'm in charge of selecting who's in the college football playoffs. Listen, I know the college selection process is controversial, but just making me on my own select, that's downright crazy.
I'm here to play Texas.
Considering the last minute selection process,
Longhorns,
I
yeah.
thought I wouldn't make anyone drive too far, so we've gone for Texas.
Okay.
And now we pick our
What's your
name.
name?
No, we don't pick our name, sorry. We reveal our name. And so we tell the nice lady we are Farkle Schreckman. And now with introductions out of the way, we're going to tell
would you
this random
describe your
lady
style
what
of
kind of quarterback we are. But how are we going to
Oh.
decide? What to choose? What should our archetype be? There's so many choices.
Well, I've always had a big arm. How would my teammates describe it?
Oh yes, how would my teammates describe me? A man that's been sat on the bench for 4 years. I think my only option is entertainer.
You know, they'd say I like to keep things loose in the locker room.
And now it's time to prepare for the upcoming game, the college playoff semi-finals. And yep, that should do it.
What's up, bro?
Oh hey, cool, who's that
Good
guy?
luck tonight.
Thanks.
Hey, man, don't listen to the critics. You got all the talent in the world.
Now, what do you know? I haven't
Go out there
even
and put
played
on
a
the show.
game. So this guy Streets has been talking a pretty big game, so I gave him a shot. he showed up, and fair enough, he's pretty good. But I gotta tell you, man, I don't think he's the best receiver on this team. Wait until you see what Burke does. If I want to play with a receiver for the rest of the game, it's this guy. Burke coming in here with the one-handed, excuse me, you're in the way touchdown. But that's not even all he's got in his locker. The guy makes plays. So I continue to go that way, Burke being my favorite receiver on the team. But I gotta be honest, you know, Streets isn't bad either. We gave him another shot. He goes up there, he gets it, nice catch. And just like that, we win the game. This college football thing is pretty easy.
You took us to a national championship when nobody, and I mean nobody, expected you to.
Oh, thanks for the encouragement, bro.
Is that okay?
So this girl with cancer's just asked me to throw 4 touchdowns. And what are you supposed to say instead of yes? And why does my answer make me intense? This game keeps telling me I'm intense. So we're here in the national championship game, and I start the game, of course, by going to my favorite receiver, Burke. But listen, it doesn't mean I don't like Streets. I'm aware of the fact that Streets is good, and on this play, he looks very good as he shakes out of 2 tackles and goes for the touchdown, making my job very easy. So I was pretty content with 2 great receivers on my team. Then I find out there's a third. Arnold here makes 2 guys miss, shakes another one, gets away from a third, and then it takes a couple of guys to finally bring him down at the 14-yard line. I'm starting to think I got a better roster of receivers than Tim Tebow had in 2008 with Percy Harvin, Riley Cooper, and the tight end. Oh, look at that. Time to change subject. We lost the ball and they're going to take it back for a touchdown. Whoopsie daisy. Let's forget about the other tight end. I gotta tell you, I like this receiver Arnold. Of course, he's going to get some Riley Cooper comparisons. Let's just hope he doesn't join the Eagles and attend any Kenny Chesney concerts. And after a blocked punt, we're down by 4 with 14 seconds left in the first half. Yes, it was a blocked punt for a touchdown. I didn't throw an interception. I'm not a liar. All I did was make it 4th and 33, but that's irrelevant. Now it's 4th and 4, and we're going to be throwing the ball deep to Streets. He's got a chance to catch this ball, but he doesn't. Burke would have caught it, that's all I'm saying. In the third quarter, in the red zone, there's only one place I'm looking, and Burke, no surprise, makes an incredible catch on the fade. And listen, when I tell you that Burke is the best receiver on this team, I mean that Burke is the best receiver on this team. Maybe in the entire SEC, maybe in the entire NCAA. Burke is ridiculous, and he is outshining Streets in the playoffs. So Streets has got some making up to do. We're winning 31-21, and he's got an end around here, and he loses the ball and turns it over. And that's going to make this game a little bit closer and a little bit tougher to outshine Burke. Now it's 4th and 1, 1 minute 17 seconds left in this game, and Oregon decide not to cover one of our players. I mean, a novel approach. I wouldn't have done it myself, and it leads to a touchdown for us. I look a lot more clutch by throwing a touchdown in the last 2 minutes on 4th and 1, but really I did nothing, and so we win the game. Now Streets did get a touchdown, so he won't be too mad, but obviously the star of this game was Burke, maybe myself, to be fair as well, and the coach Jack Ford gets a lot of credit too.
Quarterback whisperer, and I suggest you trademark that, by the way.
A brilliant suggestion there to trademark a name being used by Bruce Arians in a self-titled book already, but I don't know anything about trademark law, neither does she, but who knows, maybe he can still do it. Anyway, we did everything we can here, let's get to the NFL Combine. Now first off, we've got to go through some interviews, which can be very tricky.
What do you think he would have to say about your ability to lead a locker room?
Listen, I thought this was going to be a cutesy little, we didn't always agree, but I think he'd like me.
Look,
again, now I'm intense!
Jack had some concerns about your leadership. And now so do I.
Listen, I'd be a lot more worried about giving a bad answer here if this guy wasn't representing the Giants. It didn't get any easier from there. Morgan Freeman wanted to see my phone, so I gave it to him. Apparently that was the wrong thing to do.
You just give anyone your phone.
After that, we go out on the field. I throw some passes, complete some passes, ended up getting 18 out of 24, and that is it for our Combine experience. Personally, I felt it actually probably went pretty badly considering how most of the scouts reacted, but I didn't think it actually went too bad. But then our media face got tested as we got asked a question about the Giants, a team we don't want to go to. Now listen, they would be lucky to have me. In all honesty, they'd be lucky to have anybody, but we'll answer this tactically just not to do anything wrong.
Well, I'm flattered by their interest.
And with all of that out of the way, we got invited to the NFL draft in Nashville, Tennessee, and it's then that I realized that clearly I don't have any family. That is right, guys, Farkle Schreckman is in fact an orphan. We gave all of that airtime to Streets losing his brother. That was sad, but how about the fact I have 0 family members, just this guy I met a couple of weeks ago. And then it happened. We got the call, drafted in the first round, Because of course, who would draft you in the first round except for the Raiders after such a tiny amount of experience? We say we're appreciative, we're also ready to start. We know the situation there, not too much dissing against Derek Carr, but hey, we've seen his Madden overall. It's a pretty open spot. All that's left to do is recognize the fact that this woman works security both in Arlington, Texas and Nashville, Tennessee. Not very close to each other, 2 hours on a plane, and I doubt security are getting plane rides paid for them. But we are now a member of the Raiders. This is the beginning of the legend of Farkle Schreckman.